Good morning, guys. Thank you for joining me today on this very beautiful morning. As you can see, the scenery is pretty awesome today. I am currently on the Albula Pass. As you can see, pure nature up here. A very beautiful day. It's about 9 a.m. so there is not much traffic on the road. As you can see, I've parked my Sunny over there. I had to stop for a moment to let it cool down a bit because due to the elevation changes, the car is misfiring. I have no idea why, but I believe it's because of the great elevation changes that it does that. But yeah, so I'm just waiting for a few moments now, let it cool down, and hopefully everything will be nice and running when I get back to the car. Yeah, so yesterday I was already driving a few mountain passes. Today I will go to a few others. Like I said, currently I'm on the Albula Pass. Probably I will do the Oberalp Pass also. And yeah, that's it for the moment. As you can see, it's pretty chilly, even though it's July. It's pretty cold up here in the mountains, so I had to wear my yeah, you know what I mean. The word just doesn't come to my mind right now, but yeah, you know what I mean. And yeah, I will go back to the car now. I hope that everything will be good now, good to go, and I will take you guys on a drive with me, so stay tuned. Peace. Alright guys, this time it's time for something different. I swapped the camera location so you can see my ugly face, my driving, and yeah, outside of the window hopefully some nice footage of the mountains. Yeah, the car is now ready to go. Yeah, without further ado, start her up and let's go. About driving these passes in the morning is that there are almost no cars around. You can really just enjoy the nice, beautiful roads heading up to the mountains. I don't know if the sound of the car comes over with this crappy GoPro microphone, but the noises this car makes, damn, they are just addictive. I mean, it's, as you know, it's the engine is stock. It's got like I don't know, maybe about 100 horsepower or something. But the noise it makes is just so awesome. And what I like about it the most, especially here in Switzerland, is when you rev it, you really think like you're driving, I don't know, very fast. But you don't, because you only got 100 horsepower. But the noise it makes you feel like you're driving way faster, which is a very big plus for Switzerland, because as you know, the fines for driving too fast in our country are very high. So having a car that gives you the same feeling of driving fast without driving fast is pretty cool, if you ask me. Taking selfies. Yeah, this is the restaurant. We are not here for eating today, we are here for driving. So I've noticed, as I've told you, I've been driving also yesterday, and the brakes are insane. They are awesome. They're very good. They don't let down of quality even if you hit them a few times. I've got the EBC yellow stuff pads with EBC brake discs. especially bikers, motorcycle drivers. So thankfully I'm able to do this during the week, so I can enjoy it more, really drive and just take the whole experience. Only thing that sucks is that I'm currently, as you've seen, I'm on the stock wheels with stock, call them stock tires. So unfortunately I smashed my work wheels with the Advan tires. With these tires the car would even be much more grippier, way more fun. Jay Leno once said it's more fun to drive a slow car fast than a fast car slow, and he's definitely right, because like driving this thing around these roads, even though it only has, like I said, about 100 horsepower, it's so much fun. It's so light, it's so it's just a beautiful experience. I'm really glad that I've got so many beautiful roads not very far away from where I live, so it's pretty nice to have this this experience right at front of your doorstep. I really hope that there will be a part where we'll be going up the mountain again, because as far as I can see now, it's only a downhill. Extremely narrow, and I see some people coming up. Better slow down a bit. On my left side, I don't think you can see it. It's a lake. It's got a very, very turquoise color. Looks very beautiful. Too bad I can't show you guys. What's also very nice with this car is the rev matching. It takes some time to get used to, but once you've got it, it's a lot of fun. Especially when driving uphill. When you see a tight corner, you can heel and toe, get the revs up, and slam in the second gear. I've got a lot of respect for all those people who do these roads with the bicycles. I mean, I couldn't make it up until the highest point of the pass. I would probably die before that. Alright, so it looks like we are already almost done with this one. Oh damn, this is so addictive. People here probably wondering and be like, come on man, what the fuck is this guy doing with this old car? Making so much noise, but I don't care. But you also gotta pay attention when doing these roads. It's like the farmers, as you can see. There are people here working on the fields with their machines. Sometimes they cross the streets, so you gotta be very careful about that, especially in blind corners. Usually they also pay attention, but you never know, so it's better to keep an eye out and stay safe. Better be safe than sorry. Excuse me. Oh, damn! A squirrel just passed the road. are definitely in the mountains right now. If you see squirrels passing the road. Another thing that you gotta take attention. Guys, this is the first time that I'm doing kind of like a vlog or a review or whatever you want to call it, so please bear with me. As you might have heard, my English isn't perfect. Sometimes I forget the words that I'm trying to say, but I really hope that you guys can understand what I'm saying. Also, I hope that you can see something, and I hope that you don't get bored with me. Oh, there's a place I can stop right now. Let me just real quick take a little stop, put on the navigation, because like I am not a local, so I have no idea where I'm heading to, but it looks like yes, look at that. This is the road ahead of us. A lot of tight corners and twisty roads. Alright, so I will make a quick stop right here, turn off the camera, and turn it back on when there will be something more of interest. Alright, see you guys. Hello guys, we are still on the way to the next mountain road that we're gonna attack. But yeah, as you can see, I'm not in the high mountain regions anymore. I've took my hoodie off, but I am still keeping on my shirt stuck in, driving force gloves. I really like these. They give me a very good feel with this pretty small diameter Nardi steering wheel. They really give me a nice feeling when I'm using them. So even if it's well, now it's not really that hot outside, but it will get much hotter today. But yeah, like yesterday, I will keep my gloves on all the time. Just makes the whole experience better, in my opinion. Even I get pretty sweaty hands after that. But, I mean, these are washable, so it's not a problem. And real race car drivers, they also don't complain about the temperatures when they sit inside their car without AC, like mine. So it's still a long way to go to the next road, but I've decided to use this time to talk a bit about my car. Yeah, as you probably know, it's a Nissan Sunny Coupe GTi, 87 model year. It has a CA16DE engine, so it's the 1.6 naturally aspirated. It's yeah, for back in the day, this car is very good with all the accessories, because we have electric windows. You don't need to roll them up or down by hand. My car has a factory installed sunroof. I don't think that you can see it from this angle, but it's right up here. Yeah, and I've owned this car since 2012, so this year marks the 8th year of ownership. Yeah, probably around this time was when I bought it. I remember seeing a pretty cool looking coupe in a neighboring town, and I stopped by to check out what it was, and turns out it was a Nissan Sunny. So from that moment on, I fell in love with this car. I said also to my brother and to my parents, man, this is exactly the car that I want to own. And I don't know if you believe in coincidences or not, But I went to a car meet about a month after finding out that this car exists. I was there with my brother and my parents, and I don't know, but I was there and I really saw a nice looking Nissan Sunny Coupe driving into the car show. And I was like, God damn, this car looks so beautiful, I have to have it. This is my dream car. And luckily it turns out that it was actually for sale. So yeah, I went to talk to the owner, and yeah, I test drove it, absolutely fell in love with it. Paid way too much, but yeah, I was young, I was like 18, 19, I fell in love, I knew I had to have it, and it has been with me ever since. It has, yeah, of course it has had some issues, like every old car has, but at the end of the day, it runs. I mean, I've done about 400 kilometers yesterday and today combined. It has not let me down. I've replaced a lot of stuff, so it's pretty reliable. It broke down only once when the alternator from the engine broke. Yeah, we had to call someone to help us out, but other than that, just small regular maintenance. And yeah, it's been very faithful ever since. So for the modifications, the engine, like I said, is completely stock. Nothing has been done to it. Also because, first of all, it's 1.6. It's not the CA18. You would maybe probably find some more parts for it for modifying it. Secondly, the laws in my country, they are very strict regarding modifications to the car. The only thing that has been changed in the engine compartment is a Costco strut bar that I've installed also many moons ago. Inside, yeah, you can see I've got the Brad Briggs racing seat. It's a retractable one. I bought this one from Japan, got it shipped over by a buddy of mine who did some like container shipments from Japan. You could order all the stuff you wanted and he would pack that up in a container and ship it over to Switzerland. Yeah. The steering wheel is a Nardi, genuine Nardi steering wheel, but bought in Japan. I bought this during my trip to Japan in 2017. Found it there at the local car show, actually, at the old school JDM car show. I bought it and brought it home with me, and it's been on the car ever since. Oh, look at that! Look at the beautiful Porsche 56. Nice. Yeah, the steering wheel looks very beautiful. I really like it a lot, but it's not really made for sporty driving. Like I said, it's very thin. You have to grab it real tight, and there would be better alternatives, but considering that I wanted to build my car like it was tuned in the early 90s, I think it suits the style pretty good. Yeah, and other than that, I really didn't do much to it actually. Mostly maintenance related stuff. Yeah, what I did, I swapped the dampers and the springs. It's now about 30 millimeters, 35 or something, lower than stock. H&R springs, I believe, and Bilstein dampers. Because when I bought the car, it had some pretty old and very rough dampers. You could feel every bump when you were driving it, and I didn't like that, so I swapped them out for like a little bit more softer but still pretty sporty dampers. The wheels, yeah, the wheels, currently I'm driving with the stock wheels and yeah, some random Goodyear tires, but I've got genuine work equipped wheels. I think they are 5.5 by 15 inches, if I remember correctly, and I put on some Advan 8008R tires on it. These tires are the bomb. I mean, the grip level
that you have with these tires is amazing. It's really, really crazy. It handles so much different with these tires than with some regular normal tires. It's really crazy. Yeah, that sucks that I messed up one wheel. It has a curb in it. I have to fix it, but it would be even crazier with these tires driving around and doing this trip that I'm doing right now. But yeah, maybe I can do it another time, maybe next year, who knows. Then the muffler is also not a stock one. I forgot the name of the company who made it, but I bought it from a friend in Germany. It's probably the only one in existence right now. They made them with tooth regulation, so it was allowed back in the day. And considering that here in Switzerland they period correct modifications are allowed on a car, I decided to fit it. And the sound is really, really awesome with this exhaust. It's not very loud, it's not too loud, but the rumble that it makes, it's really amazing. Anything else to add? Yeah, maybe all those stickers that I put on in the back. Like I said, yeah, bought it in 2012. It's got now 119,000 kilometers on it, which is not that much for a 30-year-old car. I mean, I've done more kilometers on my Nissan Coupe than this car has done in over 30 years. It's really good. Passenger storage compartment has been signed by Kato-san of Liberty Walk. I met him at Geneva Auto Show a few years ago. I bought the whole compartment with me, together with a white marker, and I gave him this, and he started to laugh, and he was like, "Damn, this is why did you bring such a big part?" I said, "Yeah, I don't know, but I couldn't just disassemble it. It's one compartment, and I wanted him to sign that." So he signed it, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it makes me really proud to have his signature in my car. Considering that my brother and I visited his shop a couple of years ago. Unfortunately, he wasn't there, but we got to see a lot of very cool cars. And also bought a lot of merchandise back then. So the fuel economy, I can't really tell you any numbers about the fuel economy because I don't really look at it. The fuel economy, I don't really know. To be honest, I just fill it up when the gas tank is empty. I mean, it's my weekend car. I only use it for when I want to, so I don't really care about the fuel economy. I believe it's actually pretty high because maybe it consumes like 8 or 9 liters per 100 kilometers, which is, it's not bad, but I mean, it's a 1.6 liter. It's not a huge engine, so it's especially high considering that this car has a very, very low CV value. CV is like an aerodynamic value. The lower the number, the more aerodynamic the car is. And I believe that this car, the GTi, has a CV value of 0.31 if I'm not mistaken, which is extremely good. I think the best CV value they ever made for a production vehicle was about 0.29 or 0.28. This car has 0.31, so it's extremely aerodynamic. But yeah, also not very fuel efficient. Yeah, anyway, like I said, it's my fun car. I don't really care. To be honest, I've spent way too much money on it. I did so many things with it. Another thing I did was the rust repairs, which were about over $1,000. Then all the wheels, accessories, and all that stuff. I paid way too much. I will never get the money back. But you know what? I don't care. I really don't care. I built this car for myself. I built this the way I like it, the way I wanted it to look like. So I don't care. I always say everyone needs a hobby, something to spend their money, their hard-earned money. I mean, if you don't have that, you can save all your money. Then maybe tomorrow you get run over by a truck, you die. Did you had a nice life? You have to answer that for yourself. I really think life should be all about having fun, enjoying it. Of course, money is important, don't get me wrong. I mean, everyone needs money, of course. But for me the fun is more important. Yeah, I've spent a huge amount of money into this car. So be it. I like it. I mean, I've owned it for 8 years. And it puts a smile on my face every time I sit in it, even after 8 years. Name another car that can do that to the owner. Okay guys, so we are arriving at the next really cool road. I'm gonna cut this and I'm gonna get back to you in a few minutes. Goodbye. Hello guys, I'm still driving on semi-interesting roads, but just take a look at the scenery. I mean, this is just so beautiful. Generally, this region is very, very beautiful, and it's awesome if you like nature and you would like to go hiking or mountain biking, something like that. You can definitely do it here, because there are so many woods and many mountain bike trails and hiking trails. It's really kind of the outdoor dreamland, you could say, I think. Because yeah, like I said, you can do everything outdoors, and during the winter time everything you see here is completely covered in snow. Well-known region also for skiing and snowboarding, of course. It's very beautiful, and well, to be honest, I have never been here during winter time. Last time I stood on my skis, I was a little kid, and then I decided that I like summer more than winter, and ever since I've never been going skiing again. Yeah, but I can imagine how it must look like right around here during the winter time. I mean, look out at all these mountains. It's insane. It's very, very beautiful. Approaching the next mountain pass. It was a bit farther away than I expected. It would be the Lukmania pass, and yeah, we will see how the traffic will be, because now it's about almost 2 hours later than on the first pass that I did, and back there wasn't much traffic going on. Oh, nice, S2000. So I really hope that it will also be like that with the next few mountain passes that I'm going to attack. The next destination where I'll be stopping to get some lunch will be probably in Andermatt or near Andermatt. This is Andermatt is a luxury town. Actually, all the rich people go there to go on holidays, skiing, relaxing, and all that stuff, because there are a lot of 5-star hotels that have been built by an Egyptian entrepreneur. So Saviris is his name, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and he built a lot of crazy hotels up there. I will open the window now. Apologies for the wind noises, but I will try to do a little pull. I will do a second gear pull. Keeps on getting better and better. The traffic is also pretty nice currently. Not that much traffic on the road. Some bicycle drivers, but other than that, it's nice. It's pretty cool. Especially in general, this region around here is way more rural than where I live. So this means that there are less traffic, less people around, less traffic. Which is pretty cool for doing some kind of stuff like I'm doing right now, just driving up and down the mountains. What I noticed is a lot of construction work going on around these mountain passes. And sometimes you just have to stop at a red light and you see people there working, trying to either they are fixing the road or they are building some structures to keep the rocks from falling down. because this is something that happens from time to time, unfortunately, that some rocks get loose and fall down the mountain, and then they land on the street, or even worse, on a car. I really hope that everything goes well. I won't see much traffic, and I will keep you guys updated. I will probably do another video of me driving up the hill, but I probably add some music to it because I have to open the windows, because otherwise I'm getting fried in here. It's already very warm. It's 10:45 a.m. It's already extremely hot with the windows closed. So I have to, if I drive uphill, I have to open the windows, but the wind noise will be so crazy that you will not hear anything else except the wind noises. So yeah, I will probably add some music to it so that you can see me driving up the hill, up the mountain, and yeah, with some music added to it. I will have to find some stuff that fits the driving. I cannot play any initial D tunes because I'm not drifting. I am in a front wheel drive car. Lo-fi hip hop would be too calm for my driving. So yeah, I will find something that will fit the driving style. I'm pretty sure I will. Look at that mountain. I mean, ain't it beautiful? Ain't it beautiful? Come on. This is insane. It's really, really insane. The whole scenery around here is just mind-blowing. Really. Somehow I really wish that I would have stopped longer in Tuot, where I slept, because yeah, it would also have been cool to go on top of a mountain, like with those I don't know how you call them in English, those carts that go up the mountain, where you can just stand there and watch until you arrive at the top, like a lift or something. I don't know, the word just doesn't come up to my mind. But yeah, I mean, next week I have to go back to work. Driving the whole time is a lot of fun, but it's also very exhausting. I mean, I'm pretty tired already, only after the first day. Yesterday my knee hurt extremely because of all the shifting, plus the seating position is not very good with this seat that I have installed, which is bright seat. So yeah, it's not really very comfortable for long drives, but yeah, it's just a little suffer. So it's no problem, because I mean, I get the reward is the scenery, the nice roads, so it's all right. I hope you could hear something. Inside those small little towns, the car is even louder because of all the walls that are there. So yeah, it sounds pretty amazing. But like, you know, I'm not really a maniac or someone who wants to make everyone angry with my car. I just drive nice, smooth and chill. Sometimes I rev the engine, yeah, but in generally speaking, I'm not really a guy that wants to on everyone else's nerves. So I believe that now I am already on the mountain pass, the Oberalp pass. I hope that I can stop somewhere a few meters, because I have to change the camera angle as well as add another battery, because yesterday I also wanted to do something like this, but unfortunately I was not very good prepared and both batteries died, and I couldn't recharge them inside my car. So in front of me is a really, really cool looking and pretty loud Jetta, Volkswagen Jetta, and someone is tailgating me, but I don't care because I'm faster than him. Listen to that, listen to that. I mean, that's just so awesome. I really, really, really hope that you can hear it on video. Started. The guy with the Jetta is going crazy, so I actually hope damn, I sucks a little is when you've got someone in front of you who's not really driving as sporty as yourself. This is something that I'm actually having right now. Here it's not allowed to pass, but really it doesn't matter because I just have to stop somewhere. Well, let's just take some corners and then stop. Pay attention to the bicycle riders, especially when you come through a corner that you can't see the exit of it. What's funny is that I can almost never use the fourth gear when I'm doing a little hill climb. It's just the car doesn't have not enough power for it. I have to really pull it in the third gear uphill. But I don't really like to rev the car extremely high. I mean, I rev it, the red line starts at about 7,000 RPM, but I never rev it over, say, 5,000 RPM, because it's enough, and I don't really want to stress the engine even more. I always have to watch the temperature gauge too, because when you're driving sporty at high revs uphill, the engine gets really hot. So yeah, like I told you this morning, I had to stop to let the engine cool down a bit, because I really don't want this thing to overheat. I just passed a spot where I could have stopped, but I came in way too fast to just go out of the road. The guy behind me would have had to make a full stop, and might not have ended well. I really hope that you can hear some of the engine in the video, because yeah, like I told you many times, it's just amazing. I love the sound that it makes. It's so cool. Alright, I am in Sedrun, another tiny village, also known for winter holidays. I'm pretty sure that I will find a spot to just park my car for a few minutes. Alright, I found a spot. I'll just stop here right now for a minute. Swap the batteries and the camera location. Alright, see you later, guys.